Young America Films presents Home Management, Buying Food. Listen, I want to thank you so much for giving me an opportunity to read for this. I know I did walk off my last gig, but I'm feeling confident about this time.
Sir,
And
just
just go ahead and just...
read
Okay.
the script, please.
This is Susan. Susan is going shopping at her local grocery store. Let's see what common tips Susan follows in order to make her shopping trip efficient. Just gonna point this out. It looks like spiders are making webs on the film. I don't know if you have a quality control department, but that really is quite distracting for me and probably the viewer. But that's all I'm going to say about that. I'm gonna keep reading from the script as you're insisting I do. Susan is having no trouble whatsoever deciding what it is she needs to buy. Susan is a smart shopper. Why is Susan so smart shopping? Phew, that's a tongue twister. It's because Susan carefully pre-prepared a list. You too should prepare a list when going shopping. It can save you time and money. Preparing a list is an important part of going to your grocery store. Now let's see what happens when a man goes shopping. This is Henry. Henry is extra hungry, but Henry doesn't have a list. Henry doesn't know what he wants to buy at the meat counter. Should he buy ground beef? Or should he buy oysters? He settles on the oysters, I guess because he doesn't mind having a gastrointestinal disease. Here's a tip. Don't buy oysters that promise to be oysters. I bought these oysters this one time that were packaged much like the oysters Henry's purchasing here. I get it home, I open it up, and inside this sort of gooey mush, I found a half-developed chicken embryo. Now, I thought this was strange, but I wasn't familiar with oysters. I never had oysters before. I thought to myself, do I eat this chicken embryo with the oysters? Do I cook it? Do I eat it raw?
Please read the script as written. Please read the script as written.
Sorry. What the hell is that? Wait, can you go back for a second? What the hell? What is he grabbing? Why is he grabbing so many of them? Is he buying a boulder? He's buying 2 boulders at the supermarket? What kind of food is that? That's not food. Okay, so Henry gets home, and after eating all of the oysters, I don't know why he would do that, he realizes that he's got horrible indigestion. Yeah, see? He's done. That looks like dog food. That's not oysters.
Read the pineapple part, please.
He decides he can't even eat the pineapples. So, as it turns out, he's going to have to throw away all the goods. What a waste. His wife explains to him, next time, don't buy oysters. Oysters can be bad on your stomach. Or in my case, contain a chicken embryo. Oh, let's go back to Susan. Susan is carefully shopping between 2 sizes of pork and beans. Okay. One can is 31 ounce at 22 cents, and the other can is 12 cents at 16 ounces. That's 0.75 cents per ounce. What? Who's producing these beans? That's expensive. To decide which can, she has to think about the size of her family. Now, in Henry's family, he would buy the big can, because very little food would go to waste. This is a big bean-eating family. Look at them want those beans. Beans for everybody, including this sad-looking girl. Why is she so sad? Those beans look good. In Susan's case, Susan isn't married. She's living in sin. She should buy the smaller can and probably go to church. Unfortunately, buying this smaller can saves her no money, and if she wants more beans, she's going to have to go back to the store. What can you do? Women don't always think ahead. Now, if you're buying in bulk like this gentleman, you might be careful that the people in your house all enjoy the bulk product you bought. Look at him take a bite. He definitely doesn't like that cube he put in his mouth. The same applies for lettuce. You don't want to buy too much lettuce. Otherwise, it'll go sour real quick. Sour? Why did you write sour? Lettuce doesn't go sour, it ferments. Oh, whatever. Okay, so now the lesson is to look at the ingredients on the packaging. Make sure to ignore any flowery language that's written on the advertisement side. Lima beans. Disgusting. Pineapples again. Syrup is light. Notice that each packaged product has a letter grade from A, B, C, back to B. So, it's actually kind of confusing to me if I could just bring this up. Okay, fine, I'll keep going. Notice the difference. Grade A tomatoes and grade C canned tomatoes. Ooh, grade C canned tomatoes look horrific. Oh no, we need to do something in this country about the labeling. Oh, what am I looking at now? What is that? They look like fingers. Grade C fingers and grade A fingers, they look the same. They look like severed fingers. Oh man. Notice how each one of these the spider webs on it are making me very difficult. It's difficult for me to see what exactly it is that we're trying to make the point of here. Oh, look, see, grade A, and grade C eyeballs. Grade C eyeballs look definitely less eyeball-like. Oh, they're beans. Those were beans? And they look like fingers. Whatever, don't buy grade C anything. Strawberries. Fresh strawberries. Now these will cost more money if they're purchased out of season. Like the winter. Wonder why? It's because... Lost my place. Oh. It's because of the time it takes to travel from warmer climates to bring it to market. This truck is bringing fresh strawberries from Guatemala. Guatemala? Hey, it's those things again! What are those things? Tomatoes are delicious. Little black balls are delicious. Grapes are delicious. Want to save some money? Convince your housewife to jar up some peaches. That will both save you money and make peaches taste delicious. Personally, I feel like it makes peaches taste like the inside of a jar, but anyway. Or you can buy frozen foods. There's no waste if you buy frozen foods. They're just as delicious as regular fresh foods. I am going to disagree with this script now. The writer of this script obviously never tried frozen broccoli. The broccoli bush part literally tasted like cigarette ash. Anyway, so at your local butcher, you'll notice that T-bone steak is more expensive than ground beef. It is because ground beef these days comes from less desirable parts of the animal. Don't worry, it is just as nutritious. When your housewife brings home the food to cook, her cooking skills will be on full display. It's not difficult to make a delicious meal from expensive food, but it takes real talent to make a great meal out of cheap ingredients. And wow, do those look cheap. What is that on the side of the dish? Looks like old beets. Look at all those wieners. Good. Look inside this pot at... Oh, I don't want to say it. Oh, boiled lamb. Oh, I just had a bad experience with boiled lamb once. I'm sorry, I'll just go back, I'm sorry. Milk purchasing. Be careful when you're purchasing milk. You want to buy grade A pasteurized milk. Any grade lower than A, and you're opening your life to milk-borne diseases. Let's review the things we've gone over in this film. When choosing between two different quantities, keep in mind your family size. Strawberries can be purchased out of season for a higher price, from Guatemala apparently, and your housewife would be very happy to can her own peaches. Skinless wieners, while difficult to understand... Wait, we didn't cover this. Did I miss something in the script?
Oh my goodness.
No, we didn't. We didn't cover skinless wieners being more delicious than regular skinned wieners. Matter of fact, I didn't even know there was a difference between skinless wieners.
Just get on with it.
Oh, sorry. The end.
All right, thanks for coming in.
What's
Appreciate
with
it.
the bird?
All right, anyway, thank you for coming in.
Okay, so do I get my check from you now, or do I get it in the mail?
Check? What are you talking about? No check. No.
I don't get it now.
No, this was an audition.
Audition?
Yeah.
I was under the impression that I had
I'm
the job.
sorry there was a miscommunication.
No, this is very unfair for me. Things aren't going very well at home. I need this job.
That
Okay, no,
sucks
listen.
for you,
I will do it
friend,
again.
but you need to get
I
out
will
of
do
my
it again.
studio.
I will do it again without the
Get
commentary.
going.
No, I will. Look, I understand where you're coming from. I understand.
You
but
do.
I can do this
I'm gonna
again.
break your fucking jaw if you open your mouth again.
Okay, thank you very much for your time.